Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good greetings. This will be another academic related vlogs. This is based on the response and feedback from the survey that I have made yesterday. I posted on the group where my students, statics class, for them to respond, for me to plan for the future in the sense of how to shape and design the learning process, teaching and learning process for the online interaction, right? Because it it seems that we are heading in that direction right now because of the circumstances, right? So basically there are several questions in terms of the amount of number of students that if all are responding, it should be around 40 plus, right? But currently there's only 19 responses, so we'll just see what is the trend as of now, and we'll still accepting responses, of course, but we'll see what the students responses as of now, inshallah. So there are questions that basically I want to know what is the condition at their home in terms of internet access and device access, etc., right? So without further ado, let's go. And this is the first question here: do you have internet connection at home or where you live? So basically the most, say, I have my mobile internet connection. Okay, the way I put it here is from the what I think is the highest speed internet connection, fiber optic in, and then broadband, and then basic internet. So fiber optic and broadband, there's only 3 students that mentioned that they have that. Another 4 is basic internet connection, so it's around 50% or maybe, right? Yeah, and then I can use Wi-Fi connection from probably neighbor's house, like those McDonald's, etc. That's one. The majority says they have mobile internet connection. Now I do wonder if the way I phrase the answer tend to, because this is you have to only select one, and I ranked it in the sense that if they only have their mobile 3G or 4G, that generally is less of a connection compared to broadband, I assume, right? But I'm not sure whether they only have mobile internet connection or this is one of the access, right? Because it's not multiple choice. Because when I look down here, do you have computer or tablet at home or where you live, which can be used for internet connection? Majority says they have computer. So it doesn't tally between this and this, right? Because if you have computer, I think you do not use your mobile internet connection. I might be wrong, because you can still have make it a what Wi-Fi hotspot, right? But majority have computer. 15% says they only have their smartphone, and 10% have both. Okay, actually the majority have computer or at least tablet, right? So in terms of the learning process, they can use that, because this is where I want to know in terms of the screen size. And normally if you have computer that can access internet, normally at least you have a basic internet connection or broadband, right? So it doesn't tally that much with the top question here. I'm not sure if it is being misunderstood. Maybe they have mobile internet connection, but also they still have the home internet connection. I do not know. Okay, which device do you normally use to watch the flipped classroom lecture video? So for those who know, the way I conduct the class for this subject is flipped classroom approach, where the lecture is being watched, the recorded lecture is online, is available, and they can watch on their own time before coming to class. And in class we just do exercises, we do tutorial. So I want to know normally how do they watch the video, right? Because I always assume they use computer, but here it seems that almost half is normally using smartphone, or about half also using computer and tablet, right? So I think computer or at least tablet have a big screen, so that when I write on the whiteboard, it's still clear all the equations, etc. So that's my intention, because if they watch using smartphone, certain way of tutorial online might not be helpful if it's far away. For example, if I have a whiteboard here, is it still, you can you still see, etc. Right? So that is among the things that I have to consider. So it seems that almost half is using their smartphone, so I have to consider that. Is your internet connection good enough for real-time online class, for example Zoom, Google Hangouts, Skype, etc.? mm, so some says no, 26%. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay, the response already shifted. Oh, it's already 21 responses. So because response is keep coming in, already 22. So we'll just go back here. There's 3 more. So it's still roughly the same. Still roughly the same, basically. Oops. Okay. So okay, more people have used computer to watch the flipped classroom lecture videos. Okay, good to know. Again, back to here. 32% do not have good enough internet connection for real-time online class. Now, even though, okay, 5%, 20% says yes, only on my smartphone. So meaning that still they can access. Sometimes good, sometimes not. Not sure, but I think it's okay. So even though the majority, you can say, can access the real-time online class, but because the philosophy is not to cater the majority, it's to have no one left behind, right, generally speaking. So then if this is the response, 30% cannot actually access the real-time online class, then that pretty much rules that out in terms of the general approach, because otherwise then this will be left behind, right? So yeah, so okay, that's the question. For example, in case where tutorial will be online, because normally the lecture is online, the tutorial is in the class. So for my approach where we use flipped classroom, the one that I have to replace is actually the tutorial, not the class, because the class is already online on the video, and if you're watching this on my channel, you can see the video of my online class right there. So do you prefer real-time class, Zoom, Hangout, etc., or recorded video, right? Just like the lecture video. So the vast majority say recorded video here. But some still says real-time class, some says both can. Google Meet allow us to do real-time class and recording it. Okay, so meaning that those who watch the recorded video is watching it later, I guess, right? Yeah, actually, I think any online conference platform can record the video, I think. It's just that those who watch the recorded video have a different experience, I guess. But anyway, so many says recorded video. I guess because we will see because there's a reason behind this. So can you state the reason for your preference? My internet connection is not stable, so I think this person want a recorded video. Real-time online class, easier for student to ask question and get help as soon as possible. So I think I have to consider that, meaning that what is a real-time communication process. It seems as of now I have to combine two things. One is recorded video, one is real-time interaction. Maybe YouTube Premium or something that people watch it at the same time. Is it possible to do that? It's a comment section if they want to ask question, but I can respond there, right? Internet connection not stable. Zoom is okay, although rumors that has spread throughout the world, it seems making it simple. Okay, I prefer recorded class because I can replay. I think this didn't mean replay the video as I want if I don't understand any point. So I think some students do prefer that actually they can rewind and rewatch if they miss out something. right? Yeah, and I think because in real-time class they actually have that opportunity by asking question, right? So I do not understand, can you repeat? But many students do not have the courage, oh sorry, do not have the courage to do so, unfortunately. So perhaps that's why they want full control over where they watch and rewinding, etc. um, for me, I would like to do more exercise based on final exam question. I have no experience yet with this kind. Okay, so the main thing the student want is to do tutorial on the final exam question, as we do generally speaking in class. It will be easy to ask question. I think this student want real-time class. My internet connection couldn't support real-time class. Okay, so this is recorded. No idea. Recorded can watch anytime. So this person might not like to be constrained at a given specific time to watch. Okay. That's also the good thing about recorded video, right? Because you can plan according to your own time. I'm all set. I can manage the internet connection at home, but I'm not sure which platform is better. Okay. In my opinion, I will suggest that we stick to our flipped classroom method. Okay. I'm planning to do so. Having a recorded video for tutorial so that we can watch it several times. Wow. Until we understand about the subject. Okay. Okay. But actually, if we do real-time class, we can also record it and post it online. After that, they can rewatch it again, right? So that still serve the purpose, I guess. Though the way I conduct it might be different if it is a recorded format for recorded purpose and real-time interaction, right? Mm, um, but we will follow the majority use recorded videos. Zoom application have been complained for their scams. Okay, that's the student's comment, not my comment. Yeah, I have read about what is the issues with Zoom, but I'm not going to comment anything on this video in particular. Not all have good internet connection, so I'm afraid they can't catch up with the live due to some delays. In my opinion, Google Classroom is the best option for us. Google Classroom. So what does this mean? Does it mean that we should also consider non-video interaction for tutorial? Maybe I just put on the answer scheme or answer scheme of the exam, and then but that is not what a tutorial should be, right? So maybe I have to search around what is the way to do it in non-video format. I think Skype is a no. It's no. I think Skype is no. I think Skype is no. I think that the student do not want to use Skype. I'm not sure. Recorded video can be watched before online class. Okay. Should I be grammar? But anyway, recorded video can be watched before online class start, and student have time to cover the topic. Okay, I currently use Google Class. Oh, okay. So some comment just come in, so it's shifted. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, should I? Because some of the response is changing. It keep changing. Okay, but where is it? But sometimes Google Classroom have problem when uploading the picture. I assume because I have never used Google Classroom before, not sure why, because I just post on YouTube and then I just ask them in class, right? So but in this situation right now, maybe I have to consider Google Classroom. I'm assuming there's a way for them to post the answer or something, to upload the picture and for me to watch, to see and comment. Maybe that's what being referred here. I'm not sure. For me, I would like to do more exercises based on final exam question. This I have covered this before, right? Internet connection not stable. I can understand well through your recorded video. So no need for real-time interaction maybe. Recorded video is more convenient and less chaotic. Having 30 plus something people on video call is not really productive since the lecturer is the only one talking most of the time. So it doesn't become two-way communication even if you have real-time video call. Interesting comment there. Can learn anytime with less internet problem. So I think this one is about recorded. Okay, so interesting comment regardless. So okay, so there's changes here. All right, so I think I have covered all of the responses. So any other comment from, if you are not talking my not taking my class, what is your experience, and any comment that can help me actually to design a way of teaching and learning process that is very helpful for the student. That's the main thing that I'm trying to get at here, right? So if you're a lecturer, if you're a teacher, or if you're a student, right? So do comment on what else that I should consider before I move forward. We have about 1 month, I think, for my university. Classes will begin back at 1st of June, which is roughly 1 month from now. So basically there's a 1 month to go, but I have to prepare all the materials, I think, for the online tutorial materials, etc., if we are going towards that route. So from that perspective, it's not that long to go, right? So thank you for watching. I hope, I'm not sure, some of the response from the students is enlightening or something. See you next time. Oh yeah, and stay safe, stay at home, and see you again.